Harman, again, his personal lawyer saying with that guilty plea, he's got interesting things to say, I'm paraphrasing here, to the special prosecutor.
Yeah, I mean, actually, there's no direct relationship to the main thrust of the Mueller probe, which is the investigation into a possible Russian meddling in the 26 election. We're obviously talking about this alleged hush money, and when it comes to Paul Manafort as well, the charges against him are also not directly related to the main drive of the Mueller probe. But obviously, both of these cases, Michael Cohen and Paul Manafort, could, at least this is what pundits are saying in Washington, this could become part of an arsenal used against Trump further down the line. But of course, that depends on many things, on how the Mueller probe progresses or doesn't, and crucially, whether the mood changes among congressional Republicans. We have to wait for a lot of different factors to line up, including, of course, the results of the midterms. So again, it's very early days.
Yeah, it's first got to go to Congress, in effect, before you can take it to the courts. By the way, Paul Manafort convicted on Tuesday, but he's going to be back in court, and 6 people so far have been convicted. Some saying this is only the beginning.
Yeah, well, certainly in terms of what Trump is facing, there is clearly a growing storm here, because if you go to the actual subject of this hush money, I mean, it's clear that now this lawsuit that Stormy Daniels, the adult film actress, had launched, she's now on the verge of resuming it, because remember that lawsuit that she had, it was put on hold by a judge while this criminal investigation into Cohen was going on. But now that that seems to be wrapping up, we could very easily see her relaunch her suit, and a lot more information coming out about that alleged hush money payment, which Cohen confessed to making to her. And as far as, you know, the Mueller probe is concerned, there was an interesting bit of news actually about how the sentencing of Michael Flynn, the former national security advisor, that's been delayed yet again, which suggests that he's still cooperating in a useful way with the probe. Of course, the probe has expanded the list of people that it has reached plea agreements with, not to mention the indictments of many individuals and companies. So clearly that probe is still grinding ahead, but it does look like a stalemate, because on the other side, you've got the Department of Justice, which seems to believe very firmly that a sitting president is not going to be indicted. So we can see perhaps a potentially quite long stalemate continuing.
Yeah.